A federal judge just released shocking dashcam video that shows a Missouri police officer tasing a teen for 23 seconds, sending him into cardiac arrest. The 17-year-old went into a coma after Officer Timothy Runnels pointed his taser at Bryce Masters' chest and used it 4 times longer than officers are supposed to. Now, we have to warn you, this video is graphic and some might find it disturbing.
Out of the car. Out of the car. Taser deployment. On the ground. Out of the car, on the ground. On the ground. Ah! I told you! Hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
After Masters goes limp, Runnels handcuffs the teen, then drags him to the curb and drops him face down on the concrete. Masters' jaw was dislocated and several teeth were broken, but that's not the worst part. The teen went into cardiac arrest. He didn't have any oxygen and his heart stopped beating for several minutes. Masters' parents were told he may not survive. The teen managed to pull through, but he now suffers with memory loss, fits of rage, and brain damage. And Masters doesn't believe he should have been pulled over in the first place. Police say Masters was pulled over because of a warrant attached to the license plate of that vehicle he was driving, but Masters and his family say no warrant existed. Last week, the former Independence cop pleaded guilty. Runnels was sentenced to 4 years in prison for violating the constitutional rights of Masters in 2014. This is the latest incident to raise controversy over the use of tasers, which some claim can reduce injuries and fatalities. But a study on major U.S. cities found deaths in custody actually rise nearly 6 times during the first year a department uses tasers. Dr. Byron Lee of the University of California at San Francisco led that study. Taser International makes the taser guns, including the one that was used on Bryce Masters. Now, in the last 10 years, that company has been involved in at least 125 wrongful death cases. In the year 2000, about 500 U.S. agencies were using tasers. By 2013, that number skyrocketed to 17,000.